Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to show you how to create a V drive and how you should go about using it on the college kind of network. So the first thing you need to do is find the create a V drive document on SharePoint. On the music page it's on AS Music, and there's just here where the cursor is how to set up a V drive. On the music tech page it's again in AS course resources, V drive access on a Mac. And if you just open up either one of those documents, it will open up with preview, and it will have all the steps kind of necessary to go that you need to go through in order to create a V drive. So we'll just get rid of Firefox now and just have a little look at the V drive document. So the first thing you need to do is open up Finder, and that can be done either by double clicking the Macintosh HD, or at the dock at the bottom left the little smiley face will bring up a Finder window. So now that we've got that open, we need to press Command and K and make sure Finder is on in the background, not preview, and then a new Connect to Server dialog box appears. Then we need to type in what it says in the screenshot to the left, so I think it's smb : //hr-storage, storage1 rather, slash user underscore ext $ slash, and then you put in your own username. For in my case I'll put in ahow, and then magically inside the Finder window I have a new icon in there. You need to use this special view in Finder as well, and in order to mount the V drive, all you have to do is drag it and drop it to a space to the right hand side of the dock down here, and as you can see it now says ahow, and that's my V drive. If you click on it and click the open in Finder, it will bring up a Finder window similar to that we were just on. So now I'm going to go in, open another Finder window and drag a file over. I'm going to drag a bounce of an audio file that I've created earlier, and I'm just going to copy that to the V drive, and that means anywhere in the college that has an Apple Mac that I create a V drive on, I'll be able to access that file. It just takes a few seconds to copy over, and there it is, ready to use on any Mac that I create a V drive or connect to a V drive to from the college. Now, however, if you want to actually take a project that you've been working to in the studio and want to record vocals over it, or record vocals in the booth in the gallery, you'll need to actually copy out the whole folder. So not just the bouncing out Logic file, but the whole folder that contains all the audio file bounces, project file backups, that sort of stuff. And only then will the project open up properly in the studio. Now, it's really important that if you do want to use and work on projects that are stored in your V drive, that you actually copy them from your V drive to your house and back to your music folder. So you'd want to title it as something else ideally, and then drag it across to your house, to your music folder, and then in this case we'll drop it, well, we won't drop it into the Logic file because that's where it actually comes from, or that's where we actually copied it from the V drive to. But in your case you wouldn't have that on the local hard drive, so you can easily copy it to the right location. You could just freely copy it over, but I'm going to just put a Mark II on the end of mine and pop it into the Logic folder to kind of demo what you guys should do. And then from here you can actually open up the file directly. Now, if you try and open up the file directly from the V drive and try and do any recording or open up Sibelius or Logic, etc., it's very likely that it will crash, because the V drive is essentially a kind of internet-based hard drive. So you're connecting over the network to the V drive that's stored up in IT services, and you can't actually record onto the V drive because it's not quick enough to do it. So you need to work on your Logic files from within your house, so you need to copy them over, and then once you've finished that you can just copy them back across to the V drive. Once you've finished and done a new version, you can delete the ones that were previously in there or replace them, and that's essentially what the V drive's for and how you use it.